Mr. Vassell. Next, I'd like to call on Albert Saint Jean, who is the New York City coordinator for Black Alliance for Just Immigration, BAJI.
So basically, the story that we're hearing today, whether it's from Mr. Vassell or the tenants here at 332, is prime examples of what we see every day in our work, whether you're documented or undocumented, whether you're a citizen or not. Black people's lives are not valued, especially in the Black immigrant community. For people that want to try to set us apart, and as though our issues are not the same as our African American brothers and sisters, this is a prime example of that. Landlords in this city have no respect for Black people. They run up in Google. First of all, the fact that they feel like they can just walk into people's apartments right there shows the complete lack of disregard and disrespect that they have. The way that they murdered Saheed Vassell April 4th last year on Montgomery and Utica is just a prime example of the complete disregard and disrespect that they have. And all these things are just scratching the surface. These things have been going on for a long time. The 71st Precinct is not here to protect the people. They're not here to protect Black and brown people in particular, and especially not immigrants in a city that claims to be a sanctuary city. They're not here protecting Black and brown immigrants here in Flatbush or in Crown Heights or in Bed-Stuy or Bushwick or Brownsville. They're not doing that. What they're doing is protecting property. What they're doing is protecting the money interest. Right now, we had to have this in here because gentrification is going on outside across the street. Once we see these buildings like the one that's going up across the street, going up in our neighborhoods, what starts to happen is that these landlords start to act up. They start to get crazy. You get people that move in here, colonizers that move in here and call 311 or call 911 for whatever reason and weaponize those things against us in order to pioneer their way into our neighborhoods. But at the same time, when we need help, when we have people on the streets that need mental health needs, when we got people that need help with trying to deal with the rent burden in the city, people that are in the shelters, we're not seeing any real action towards that. What we are seeing is action towards throwing our people out on the street and murdering our people on the street. That's why the NYPD is not our friend. New York is not a sanctuary city, especially not with the way that it treats Black immigrants. And that's all I have to say.